Do you see do you see yourself ready to begin speaking English with someone you are used to
Oh,
speaking Spanish?
I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be super weird, but yeah, we
Yeah,
should
absolutely.
we should address the the Spanish elephant in the room about why the fuck are we speaking in English? Two Spaniards
Yes.
with the thick fucking accents, cursing like sailors.
Oh yes, of course. But you do sound very well.
Really, I don't know. I've had so many people make fun of. It's like when I was in school. I had a teacher that really was adamant about. This is in primary school. That we spoke with the thickest possible accent because she believed that the accent was part of trying to learn English. Because you are in class and
Yes.
people are making fun of you or because you know this or that word. So it was a way of making the kids not embarrassed about speaking in English. So it's
Hmm.
like I connect a certain affect or something. It's weird. When did you learn
For
to
me,
speak
it's
English?
been
And what? Sorry.
in in school, I think, and probably because I learned to play D&D and lots of RPGs that had the books in English, so
Nerd.
I know all of the terms. Yeah, of course, I'm high class nerd, but I know how to say everything of middle age stuff like sword, bastard word, a long sword, short sword, a rapier, whatever, a claymore, bastard sword, two-handed sword, and on and on. And in fact, I know many things, how to say them in English and not how to say them in Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
But after that, I I never went to specific classes
What?
to learn English. Only school English, yes.
But you at one point you switched to watch movies with subtitles, right?
But it was quite late for me because in year 2000, when DVDs became like natural,
Yeah.
I was 25 already.
Grandpa.
So
Well, I was
yeah,
18,
yeah.
so
No, but the point is that I began watching movies with no subtitles not that long ago,
hmm
maybe 2, 3 years ago. And in fact, I if I have subtitles, I read them. But if I don't, I just watch the movie and get everything
yeah.
without any problem. I
Mhm.
think. But who knows? Maybe I'm missing some information.
Yeah,
That's my
maybe
hope.
you understood something else. Yeah, there is
Yes,
loads upon loads of things that in movies that I understand one thing and it was something completely different when I finally saw it,
oh yeah, of
subtitled or
course.
something. I remember in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, there is a moment in which Matthew Patel, the first evil ex-boyfriend,
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he turns to Ramona and he says, "You'll pay for this." And he continues, "Flowers," meaning Ramona's surname. I understood. "You'll pay for this 4 hours," which sounded like a really big threat.
Yes,
and
yes.
and
I
yeah, I didn't get the flowers for ages. Anyway,
yeah,
the big, I think the big challenge is to try to translate a restaurant's menu for somebody. Whenever some friend, I have a couple of friends from
yeah.
France who came to visit, and I had to translate them. They don't speak Spanish. I don't speak French, so we talked in English, and I had to translate all these
Hmm.
different dishes into English, and it's like I was
Yeah.
completely lost. It's like, okay, this is potatoes and this is cod, and the rest, I don't know, man. It's good. Just order whatever.
Yeah, I think that when I have people to visit, I do order myself for everybody. In fact, I think it's better.
It's like, trust me.
No, I mean, like, you come here, I know the restaurant, you don't, so let me order.
It's the
And
best.
and when I'm away and I'm with people, I let people order themselves. Like, what's good here? Put me that.
Yeah, best course of action. Okay,
Yes,
so,
of
so
course.
did you see the faculty in cinema, in theaters, back in the day?
No,
Oh shit.
I think I didn't. I think I didn't, but I rented the DVD in the video club
Okay, okay.
in Video Club Hollywood. Oh, so nice. I, no, yeah, because right now I remember it far better than it was for real. It was like what you have when you go to you check Netflix
Yeah,
and say, what do I want to see to watch, and you stay there for hours.
yeah,
Then it was the same in the video club.
yeah.
But
I think
if you rent, do you remember renting a movie with people?
yeah, it was both funny and punishing because you know
Because you tend to punish yourself a lot.
the until fairly recently, maybe 3 years ago, um, I was dating at the time a woman who still rented DVDs because she really
Where
liked
from?
she really liked the the local, the neighborhood's video club, and we would
But
yeah,
is it still open?
it is because it's
Yeah.
like they evolved and they have loads of video games. They have classic movies. They do like subscription packages, and they have lots of food. So it's part supermarket, part video club. It's everything you need. Just please come back. Uh, and
Yeah, but
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
if you go with if you plan to watch something with friends, it's it's like more social
Oh yeah,
than I don't know because yeah the only reason I do go to movies to theaters because I do not go that often
yeah,
is to watch the movies before you know not to wait for DVD releases.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. I'm not very much a theater person.
Mhm.
So
Um,
I mean I'm much more a video club person than a theater person.
Really, you don't like? I don't know. For me, it's like one of those things that I still have childlike illusion when I go to the cinema, and I remember when I was a kid walking into the big room, and it gets dark and the music comes up and so on, and I still enjoy it. The thing is that with age you get picky, and then you go to
Hmm.
this big ass cinema with 13 screens, and 12 and a half are
Mhm.
fucked. They don't, the sound is bad, the image doesn't look too good, and the movies are dubbed, so it's like I don't want to do this anymore. I would love to go.
Maybe
Sorry.
yeah, but maybe what you say is true because when I was a kid, I never went to the movies.
Oh, okay.
Maybe once, yeah, in family once maybe, and after that I was like 15 or 16 the next time I went to the movies to
Oh,
watch Predator 2.
hey man,
Yeah, yeah, I like it, that one.
I still like it. I mean,
Yes, with
there's lots of
who
good
is
stuff.
Conchita Alonso, Maria Conchita Alonso.
Maria Conchita Alonso. And who's the other
Ah, so
guy?
good.
Ruben Blades or Blades, depending on who do you talk to.
Oh, yes, but but you know what? why he has that that artistic name? Do you?
He's a singer as well, right?
Yeah, because his greatest success is Mac the Knife, Spanish version of Mac the Knife.
Really?
So his blades. Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know.
Well, maybe it's something I've made up, but his biggest success is Pedro Navajas.
Yeah, Peter Blades. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, that's great. There is a slight connection
there's something
to
in
the
there.
faculty. Can you put that together?
Oh yeah. No, it's been really long time since last time I watched this movie.
Okay. So
Wait, give me 1 second. I have to make another pause because I just drank Coca-Cola. So I need to go again. Wait. I have to go again.
you should take the mic with you or something. Okay, kids, and we've been doing this Spanish podcast and YouTube videos like tutorials and stuff like that. It's called Streaming the Dibujantes. And we've been doing it for 2 years, but as you can see, we still don't know shit. We are really bad. But we had a lot of fun.
Now I'm ready.
You ready? Cool.
Yes. So, do we get started? Do you make the intro, or do I do it, or how do we?
You got the joke. You do the intro, and I laugh.
The joke's on me. Okay. So after you go. Let's go with this. Okay.
What do you mean?
So
I should
when you
hit
say
play something,
yeah, are you recording?
I recorded 15 minutes of this shit.
So do I. There's lots of jokes to put in here.
Okay, so we have to
Okay,
instruct.
I put the
If somebody wants to synchronize this to the movie, we should make a signal and then hit play, and we should put everything in the YouTube video. I think this included.
Oh,
you think so?
Okay, up to you. But since you are going to cut this, so I think that okay.
Yeah.
So okay, let's go. Hello, guys. This is David Lopez, and I'm with
David LaFuente. Hi, guys.
Hey, yeah. So you are David even in English?
No, I just wanted to be fastidious. No, I'm always introduced as David, but yeah, it's LaFuente. LaFuente is a bit difficult. I think it's too long. But Lopez is great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Lopez. Since Jennifer Lopez, everything is easier.
Oh yeah.
So as you can hear, both of us are not do not use English as our first language. So enjoy our accents. I have a title for this part of streaming the Dibujantes, which is our YouTube channel. We are making our first English program, and we are going to call it Double Deal, because DL, David Lopez, David LaFuente, deal. You like it? Okay.
Please like, share, and subscribe for more quality content like this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
go.
Play.
Okay.
This is how you begin.
Yeah, dimension films. It's so 90s, like starting with Offspring. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They show you everything in this intro.
The T1000.
All the characters.
Okay, and Usher, who
The,
I think is a very famous rapper and singer in the States, but nobody knows him here.
this is the T1000, isn't it?
Yeah, the T1000. It's fantastic. This guy is great. Robert Patrick,
Yeah, yeah,
that's the
yeah.
name.
He's always angry.
Yeah.
It's Offspring, yeah. It was you who was listening
Let me
to the
run really
Offspring
quick to this
today.
bench so I can throw it.
Oh, it's perfect. He's so angry.
There's a jump cut here or something. Excellent.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, yeah. Who's the actress playing the director?
Okay, I have it here. Bebe Neuritz, which I don't know her except from she was the mom in Jumanji, or maybe the aunt in Jumanji because the mom was dead. You remember Jumanji?
Oh, that one I watched it in the theater because I got tickets for free in a radio contest.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because by that time I listened a lot to the top 40,
Yeah.
and there was you could do lots of things just by going to the place they make the programs. What's the name of that?
Radio station? Or how was it?
To the radio station, and the radio station was very close to where I studied, so you could go to the movies almost every week for free.
That's great. So you just it was like okay, you again. Okay, here. Just have 20 tickets. Stop coming.
But yeah,
That's great.
oh, so good.
Okay,
But this movie, we are watching The Faculty. I think we didn't speak about that.
no, not at all.
We are watching, which is one of my favorite movies ever because it's not that good. It's quite bad, but it's got charisma.
Holy
It's got
shit!
a
Look at
really,
that
really strong
computer. Oh my god!
charisma. Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the best movie ever, but it's full of charm, and it's really really fun. I think, and it's one of
And
the
I think
weirdest Robert Rodriguez films. Okay.
Oh, I remember this scene. Is the one of the scissors.
Caesars. I think so. Yeah. This
Oh,
starts
it
like
was in the
okay. This is like a Scream, because this was I think the year after Scream became this huge hit, and Kevin Williamson was like the second writer or something like that on this flick.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Kevin Williamson did like
check it.
I don't know, second draft or something, and it's not. It's Robert Rodriguez directing. Oh my god!
Oh, this is so Robert Rodriguez. I love it. You they don't make things like this anymore. Like it's violent and fun, and it makes no sense.
That's a
Oh,
good
he's
show.
so bad. I love it.
That's a good show.
I love it. But th- this is like an intro, but it's so long.
Yeah, like
within
the
5 minutes or more. And
yeah, it's like the first scene in Scream with Drew Barrymore, which is like a small movie.
really, oh, look at that! Oh, violence, broken crystals, scissors. It's like everything in the comics codes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's got rhythm. This movie has a great rhythm.
Yeah, I liked a lot this bit in which she has to go back. Like
Yeah,
she knows the danger is inside, but she has to go back to pick up the um, the keys. Even though there is a big ass windows in every room, she could break the glass with a chair or something. But no.
with the fire or the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know,
Look at that. It's just
big.
being scary because of being scary. I love it. Oh, this is awesome. I it's been lots of years since last time I saw it, but
Yeah.
I still remember this opening is so good. Oh, look at that. Yes. This is like in Psycho, probably.
Yeah, yeah. There's the same like flat shot of her, and also
The
similar to
diagonal movement of the blade,
yeah, similar
the
to.
faculty.
I love this fucking font. I love it.
Do you?
Really, it's like a
It's like so
sci-fi font.
90s.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Jordana Brewster. That's from the Fast and the Furious flicks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's her. Yeah, yeah. Look
Okay.
at this. The now they are introducing
On the characters.
the main characters.
Sweet Ride. Fucking suck of a hairdo.
He doesn't care about anything because he parks in using 3 places and selling drugs. Look at that haircut! Come on, for
Hey,
real?
man. I mean, at least this is like iconic or
Oh
something. That's good character design, but it's so weird at the same
yeah,
time. Okay, Frodo's here.
Frodo, Frodo.
Jordana Brewster again.
I
Boom, man. That's a good one.
oh.
Oh.
Who's this actress? She's
Uh,
very much like
Clea Duvall.
second half of the 90s.
Yeah, Clea Duvall. She was
But whatever happened to this one?
in a bunch of movies. She was in. Do you remember this flick, Argo?
Yeah,
She
the
was.
one of the witches.
No, come on, that's
In Argo?
Argo, the one with the Ben Affleck directed and wrote the script, I think, about hostage.
She was in Argo?
Yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah.
was she?
She was one of the hostages.
Oh, wait. And she's been in one kind of CSI or stuff like that? Or
Maybe I don't know.
JAG Red Alert or something like that?
I don't know about that.
Let me check it.
But I know that she was in Ghosts of Mars, which is another favorite of mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
High class stuff.
We should watch that one.
Yeah, yeah. It's a. I think it's
she's in
a good
in
carpenter.
Veep.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Maybe it's the worst of Carpenters. I mean, come on.
I don't know. I care less for like a Prince of Darkness or something.
Oh yeah, Prince of Darkness is. Oh yeah, but that's very much a new film. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
It's
He says he's the third part of his Apocalypse trilogy or something because it's The Thing, In the Mouth of Madness, and the other one.
so good in the Mouth of Madness.
Mouth of
I
Madness is
love it.
fantastic. Come on, The Thing is perfect. Again, and he's
Yeah,
he's selling. Selling fake IDs, like for a time in American cinema, was like everybody did it. Everybody, every other character
Had
was
one.
either buying or selling fake IDs.
Yeah. Was that like a real thing? Do you know somebody who had one of those fake IDs?
No, not at all, because here the legal age for drinking is like what, 16 or something like that. There is 21. It's crazy.
I've seen lots of legal ages to start drinking.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was 14, it was 14.
Really?
Then they rose it to 16 when I was 16. So
Yeah.
you've
been drinking forever.
Drinking legally since I was 14.
Yeah. I don't know. When I lived in London, I remember that once a couple of teenagers tried to get me to buy them, beers, and I told her like, no, fuck off. I'm not gonna buy you beer.
Yeah. Look, Salma Hayek.
Oh, Salma Hayek.
So good here.
Yeah,
I had it all mixed.
Sorry, what?
Oh, and Famke Janssen.
And Jon Stewart. He was an actor before the Tonight Show. Is the Tonight Show? Is the Daily Show?
But I had them mixed because I thought that Salma Hayek was the principal.
Oh, okay. No. I thought you were gonna. And this guy, do you remember that guy right now? He's the owner of Ain't It Cool News.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
At one point in the 90s, that website was so popular that he was doing serious coin, and he became a producer. And he was involved in the No Joke, the John Carter film.
No.
Yeah. One of the versions, the different attempts to make the movie was going to be directed by none other than Robert Rodriguez, I think. Maybe I'm mixing it with Red Sonja. And the dude was.
Come on, Robert Rodriguez has been everywhere.
Yeah.
Look at that. Mrs. Olson. Oh, so cool. Yeah. This is like the body snatchers in high school, is it?
That's it. This movie is like quoting a lot of other films, like Puppet Masters. They mentioned before later, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. What else? Movie Alien Invasion. The Thing. Yeah. Sick.
Yes, because he's a bad guy, but at the same time he's smart and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's Famke Janssen, who is, I don't know, 6 feet tall, and she's like, oh come on, you cannot believe it. Like, she's shy. No way.
She's trying. I think she's trying really, really hard. Again, like American movie cliches. Like, okay, she's gonna put her hair in a bun and she's gonna wear glasses. Now she's ugly. And
nobody will ever notice.
It's like Clark Kent and Superman. It's like, give me a break, man.
Oh, come on. And she was Jean Grey later.
Yeah. Actually,
Famke Janssen was Jean Grey.
In 99 or 2000, something like that, right? So she's about to be Jean Grey.
More or less.
But Salma Hayek...
This movie is from...
98.
This movie is from 98. Yeah. I'm going to go to college. And oh, come on.
Really? Okay, so we have... they introduced... like 3 pairs of characters already. and no, like 8.
Yeah, yeah. We have the different love interests.
Yes.
We have this couple. We have the teacher and student couple, and we have the losers, freaks, whatever, and the blonde girl.
Oh yeah, the blonde girl. I forgot about her. She's boring as
Oh,
fuck.
come on.
Come on. And it's great. Alcoholic teacher. Excellent, excellent.
Did you ever have one of those alcoholic teachers?
Not me, but there was one in my school, and I remember that my mom was very adamant to whenever the subject pop up, it's like, and she used to drink the alcohol from the infirmary. It's like, mom, even if she's if that's right, I mean that's true. Maybe don't tell it to anyone who listens to you. I don't know, man.
Uh,
Most of my
oh,
teachers
look
were
at that.
teachers from who were so old that they were teachers already when the dictatorship was riding high, and they
Mm.
used to beat the pupils with sticks and so on. So by the time I was in that school in the 80s, they had to
Hmm.
adjust to democracy. um,
Oh, I went to a Catholic school
no
when I
shit.
was like really yeah, when I was like really a kid, like 4 or 5 years. I went a couple of years, and I was how do you say it? I was punished? No, I was like taken
The
un
discipline something.
castigo. Yeah, I was disciplined to go to the rats room,
Oh, they
and I
had
was
rats.
so scared. No, they didn't. Of course, I'm sure, but at that age, I was so scared, and in fact, I know I didn't do anything wrong. It was absolutely unfair.
Mm.
So at that time, I knew I didn't want that. And after that, I went to school that was like absolutely new. The building was new and everything,
Yeah.
and the teachers were super cool and modern and everything. The principal had studied in the Sorbonne. She was like super modern and everything, and it was like the new Spain. It was there.
Ah, that's great. That's so great.
Yeah, yeah. I like you remember the like modern TV, modern school, modern everything. Oh, look at that.
Excellent.
There's something weird. He's so bad, so mean.
Hey, have you seen this film that? Holy shit! I'm sorry, Frodo. I can't remember the actor's name.
Lord of the Rings. Oh
No,
no, the Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. Yeah, Elijah Wood did a film in Spain titled Grand Piano.
No, no. He made one with open windows, probably
Oh, yeah, that's
with
true.
Vigalondo.
With Vigalondo. Okay, then he did at least two.
And the Crimes of Oxford, was it with him too?
God damn. Okay, three.
The Oxford Crimes,
Oxford Crimes. Yeah,
and
that's Alex de la Iglesia.
the piano. Yeah,
Okay, the grand piano one
yeah. And
it's
the
quite
one,
fun. It's like the guy he plays a piano player and he's giving a concert and there is a sharpshooter pointing at him and it's
oh yeah.
talking to him on an earpiece or something, saying, "Well, you have to do this and that, and if you don't do it, I'll kill you." So the entire movie is basically two rooms and a green screen
Hmm.
for the audience, and it's quite fun. John Cusack plays the sniper.
I cannot believe John Cusack doing anything other than high fidelity.
Have you seen Gross Point Blank? In Spanish was titled Un asesino algo especial.
When he was very young?
No, this is around the time of High Fidelity.
I think I saw that, but I'm probably mixing it with Heathers.
No, that's yeah. No,
Heathers.
I haven't seen that one. Okay, Gross Point Blank. I think you love. It's about a professional killer who goes to his high school reunion.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and this guy, Jon Stewart,
Look at that.
I saw Kevin Smith has this podcast, and but it's also video, and he explained that Jon Stewart was going to be the Ben Affleck character in Chasing Amy.
No.
Yeah. And
No,
David,
come on.
and David Swimmer.
No. Ben Affleck is perfect there.
And
No, Ben Affleck is perfect. Absolutely. His best character ever.
I really like The Town.
Wait. You mean? No. Okay. I was wrong. I thought you were speaking about Mallrats.
Oh,
The
no, not
character of Ben
Mallrats.
Affleck in Mallrats, it's perfect for him.
Oh yeah. He plays a major asshole. It's like when Tom Cruise played
Of
that
course.
character in Tropic Thunder. It's like he does it too well.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Did you? You have seen Magnolia, have you?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Oh, come on, Magnolia. Oh, come on.
Look at that CGI.
No.
Oh my god.
So cool. Wait, I'm rewatching Buffy, so it's not that bad for me.
Oh yeah.
Because Buffy production is so horrible, so dull, so
it's
so cheap.
97, 98, right? I mean, it's contemporary to this.
No. It's 98, 99. It's the first season.
Oh, okay.
It can replicate. Ah. But if anybody listens to this in America, which is something I am sure they won't. I mean,
Yeah, if somebody in the US listens to this, please leave a comment, one at least.
yeah. But what I mean is, these high schools, we don't have them in Spain.
Oh my god.
Nothing similar at all. Can you imagine your high school with a swimming pool?
Holy shit, man.
With an American football field, with a cafeteria,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Something like that.
With a microscope.
With like.
What did
with speakers.
Yeah, what did your high school had? I mean,
Mr. Lafuente, come to the infirmary.
Like,
did you have an infirmary in your high school? I didn't.
In the second high school, I studied. Yeah, because I nearly broke my ankle once, and I had to limp towards the infirmary, and it was in the third floor. And the elevator was broken, so I had to limp three stories up. I was there, and they told me like an hour or so later, like, nah, you should go to the hospital. So I had to limp back.
So limp back. Oh, and of course, we do not have bullies like these ones, like professional bullies.
Only amateur bullies.
It must be like a work. Like, you wake up in the morning and you say, no, come on, I have to be the bully in school again. I just want to study and be friends with people. And you have to like push people around and be an asshole full time.
Yeah, also a creative asshole. Like, Asher here just said anal probe. He called Frodo anal probe.
Oh yeah.
Like with me, the bullies were like
Poor Frodo.
fat, and they moved on. It's like, oh come on, at least try. Okay, and this scene
Hey,
is
no
from
towel
what?
snapping.
This is from It or what? Or
Oh yeah. No, a Nightmare in Elm Street.
I think that maybe I haven't seen those. I've only seen Nightmare 1. But I remember there was like a Stephen King adapted thing with.
No, but this one scene is from The Shining.
Oh, The Shining, right. Or have you seen that there is going to be Hey, lady.
This is like The Shining. Ah. Come on.
Ew.
This is so Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's like something from Planet Terror. Planet Terror, one of my favorite films.
Wow, that's so bad. Come on.
It's fantastic. It's so funny. By the way, I am watching a Nicholas Winding Refn TV show just to balance out.
Look at him. He acts so well with his eyes. Let's make a movie about Elijah Wood looking at things.
Yeah.
He's so mean. Come on. He's super mean, super bad.
The White Sox kind of kill me. You know, it's like it's so cheap.
Yeah. But everything here is like that. So everything is cliche, but everything works so well.
Have you seen Scream 3?
I have seen them all, but I can't make any difference between ones and others.
Okay, Scream 3 is the one in which, by the way, he was like selling tapes of Jennifer Love Hewitt and Neb Campbell, something, I think. You know,
Yeah.
total meta. So Scream 3 is, again, trying to play with the cliches and everything, but it falls so flat, I think. Okay, watch out. Funky Jansen is playing unattractive again.
Yeah, I do believe in her.
You can do it. Come on.
He's got everything in the trunk of his car. Look at that haircut. Come on. Whatever happened to this guy? Because
Okay,
he was like very promising.
He went away for a while. I read an interview with him in which he was, you know, like trying to make better material or something. And
Oof.
and when he came back,
And he didn't age that well.
the thing is that he got cold, you know, as a performer.
Yeah.
He returned to kind of mainstream stuff, playing a character in Penny Dreadful. Do you remember this show?
Oh yeah.
He played like
Yeah.
an American
Ethan Chandler.
gunslinger or something.
Yeah, he was like a werewolf, I think.
Yeah, that's true. He was he did 2 films with a Scottish director I really like, Wicker Park, and then Lucky Number 11. Lucky Number 11 is fantastic. Have you seen that one? Here was released
No.
as El Caso Slevin.
Spanish translation subtitles.
Yeah. It's a fantastic film with Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman. Fantastic. And he did one titled Bunraku that was great as well.
Mm-hmm.
Grade 8 Beach.
these actors always have like a face of a grown up,
I don't
don't you
know
think?
what how old do you think they are here?
I don't know. I don't know for real, but she doesn't look like a kid very much.
That's it. You've drawn a lot of comic books starring teenagers. So have I.
Yeah.
And we never draw teenagers, like teenagers look, small, thin, and undeveloped, and so on and so forth. Because films don't cast, teenagers to play teenagers. It's always like 20
Hmm.
something playing a 16-year-old.
Hmm. I'm gonna check the age of Elijah Wood in this movie.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood was born in 81, so he was 17 in this movie.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm totally
He
wrong. Yeah, he,
he
he
passes.
definitely looks older. I don't know. Um, I think if you do a horror movie with kids, like young kids, and they find themselves in these
and
horrible situations,
and and
it's like,
Jordana Brewster was 18 at this time.
really, my theory is completely in the
Yeah.
trash. Oh my god, you have to
No,
record this
but I
again.
mean, it's not a theory. It's not a theory. It's a real thing. But oh, look at
That's
that.
great. That was a great shot. Closing the blinds and everything. Okay, Salma Hayek
Oh, look at that.
is pretty short, and by this time she already
Yeah, 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 yeah.
made what's the From Dusk Till Dawn.
Fr- yes, she was like a sex symbol already.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And we are in minute 32, so
Ah!
there's a big revelation here.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of, oh my god.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, in script writing terms, in minute 30 is when there's a big revelation that makes the movie go.
Yeah, it's like a. This is, I guess,
And
beginning of Act Two.
there's another one. Yeah, and there's another one in minute 60.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. The thing is that in Body Snatchers, the humans lost their individuality, and apparently, it the short story in which it is based, it's like about communism. Um, but here, it's like they get better makeup when they become aliens. It's like to become alien, you're really really cooler, and this guy, he's no longer a. That's a
Oh, come on.
that hurts. This guy is no
The
longer a
Lila
drunk.
is not
It's like
gonna wait.
everything sounds
Come
better.
on. No, yes. Here it's like you get your better self here.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
better
yeah.
self. And I like it here. Oh, come on. That's a cup. That's a super cup. Uh, I like it here that people react as you would normally do. Like Delilah runs away, and then Elijah Wood falls
It's
down,
like fuck off.
and he says, "Wait, wait," and she's not going to wait. Like, come on, for real?
That's great.
They are all so mean and bad.
Yeah, one of the key
We didn't have
thing.
a CPR dolls here.
Yeah, one of the keys in like kid stories is like they can't call the cops or the parents, and nobody believes them.
Yeah,
That's why they have to
yeah,
gang together with other kids to solve the situation on their own. That's always cool.
hmm, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know, I I I read lots of script writing books, and at the beginning I didn't want to believe like in minute 30 you have to do this, in minute 15 you have to do this, in minute 60 you have to do this, and I didn't want to believe in that because I thought no, writing it must be something free and creative and blah 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 blah, and you know it's something that you just have to accept, and that is how stories work, that is how we are wired to understand stories, and maybe our attention spans. You need minute 30 to happen something, and you need minute 60 to happen this other thing.
Um, uh, Definitely for movies. I mean, novels are an entirely different beast. So are comic books that differ from ongoing series to this or that. Uh, but in the end, you have to. Something is about to happen. Something happens. Something has happened. So it's
Hmm.
the three-act structure is everywhere.
Hmm.
Hey, the kid is smart in wising up.
No, but here in this movie, people are smart, which is something that I like a lot. They react like you would do. They are not like uh, let's split the party. No, they do not split. They do not split the party.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Also, in this film, they have science fiction films and books, and that's when they
Mm.
where they
Yeah,
get the ideas from. The
yeah,
dad is a major asshole.
but
He doesn't have
yeah.
the gold chain. The gold chain is the detail that he needed to have as a.
Oh, but maybe it would be too much.
Well, he has the
But
big ring. That's something. That's
yeah,
creepy.
because that ring. No, he has the wedding ring in his left hand, and in the right hand he probably has one of those high school
Oh yeah,
rings,
yeah. He was like a soccer player or a
like the
football player or
captain
something. Yeah,
of the team or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. His son is an embarrassment. He's a fucking nerd.
Oh, yeah.
The porn, the porn.
He's born.
They know exactly what it
Oh,
is.
come on. That's humiliating. No more
The
flogging the
bishop.
bishop?
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's dirty. That's super dirty.
Okay, you've
I.
been watching again Stranger Things, and you were tweeting the other day about the brother taking creepy pictures of. Holy shit! Look at that computer.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Creepy
yeah,
pictures
yeah.
of the girl, and here this other guy is also a photographer
Yeah,
and has pictures of the lady.
but yeah, the creeps like thunder.
That's a cool shot.
Ooh. What's this film
Ouch.
from? In what film do you see this one?
Well, Abel Ferrara, the third remake of Body Snatchers, definitely has lots of those shots. Have you seen that one?
Hmm. I've seen lots of versions of the Body Snatchers.
Uh, mm, yeah, we talked about this. You haven't. I think you saw the first one and the second one. The second one is the one
I've
with
seen
Spock and Jeff
the.
Goldblum. But you have
Oh
not
come on! I don't.
seen the third and the fourth. The fourth is the one with Nicole Kidman.
With whom?
Nicole Kidman.
I remember the ones that they scream like "Oh!" and pointed.
That's the second one.
Which one was that?
The second one. That's
The second one is so
Donald
scary. I remember the black and yeah, that's so super cool. I remember the first one, which is black and white, and it's only in a small city. The second one is like in the country.
Yeah.
And the third one, what happens in the third one?
It's a military base.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one. That is Abel Ferrara's.
Yeah. That kicks ass. That's my favorite, hands down.
I'm going to check it.
Yeah, highly recommend it. It's super nihilistic and horrible and makes you sad, but it's really beautiful. The shot composition is like a film you watch. Oh, the story is cool and everything, but it's like a noir.
It's 93.
Oh, glasses!
Oh.
Now she's incognito.
Oh, come on. And I'm sure there's like introduction music with dun 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 dun, and we see her in slow motion. I mean, Famke Janssen.
She was really
I cannot believe
incognito
she
with
was 18 here. It's very, very much 90s. This movie is like lots of music, drugs, and the old people is the enemy. Like, ooh.
Oh yeah,
The
that's a
music.
creepy shot.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that's the guy. That guy in the background, that's the Ain't It Cool News guy.
Yeah.
I think that there is a famous anecdote that he was given either him or somebody who wrote scathing reviews for the website. He showed up at a panel that Kevin Smith gave at San Diego Comic Con, and Kevin Smith was like, "Oh, now that I see you in person, I don't care as much about your reviews."
Yeah. That's the secret of social networks, is it? That if you saw the people that write those nasty things, you wouldn't care at all. Like,
Also,
come on, for real.
Probably
For
if
real?
you saw the amount of people it reaches versus the amount of people that your comic book reaches, if you could get real hard data on that would be incredible, because it's like, okay, somebody, I had a big crush on this girl back then. If you saw the data of this,
I mean, wait. You were saying you had a crush on this girl?
when I saw the movie, it was like,
On
oh my
the,
god, this is the most beautiful woman ever, and
Nah, she's very much your kind.
right?
Yeah, of course. No, but she was everybody's at that time.
Probably. I mean,
No, yeah. Look at I love it because she.
Oh my God.
She has a great jaw, and I like that very much.
yeah. He's not drunk anymore. He's
Kicking ass, because I think this was like the enemy that Robert Rodriguez was pointing here, like all that healthy living people with no vices. Those were the enemy.
that's something that's really interesting. Yeah. I never thought of that.
Yeah, and the only way to escape from the healthy living
It's drugs.
was using drugs.
Doing drugs.
And then you could get saved.
Like live a little, he wouldn't kill you.
In fact, this other girl, the blonde girl, has always Laura Harris. She's always look like an old lady. Look at her. I don't know whether it was she, because I used her as a base to draw somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember with her. She was born in 76.
She was
She
a
was
little older. Okay.
22. Yeah, but she was 22. 22. She's not old at all, but she's got one of those faces.
Okay.
If you see Neff Campbell, we you and I, we draw lots of girls like her. You know,
Oh yeah.
like strong jaws, like chin, huh?
Yeah, the chin. That's
The
great.
lips and the flat nose like that.
Yeah, there is something really, like, I don't know, of course cute and everything, but also interesting about that shape. I don't know.
I don't know. It's Jamie Hewlett did a lot of that too.
Jamie
Of course, I
also
have.
has a. Jamie is an example of a really great character designer, because you can probably tell that's a great little thing. This couple that were arguing with each other like 30 minutes ago. Jamie Hewlett, you can tell who the character is by the silhouette, by just a shadow,
Yeah,
which is that's good
yeah.
character design. Because when you are working on comic books, you need to make it as easy to read as possible. As
Yeah, yeah.
the characters should be easily recognizable in a
Ricky,
crowd by etc. These two guys, good character designs.
yeah, yeah. One is tall, the other one's shorter.
Yeah,
One is
one
curly, the
is
other one has no beard.
yeah, black hair, curly hair.
Yeah, and the main characters in the movie, all of them look very different one
Yeah,
another.
I think that's maybe okay. No glasses now.
Ooh, oh, ooh.
Zero fucking tolerance. Oh my god.
Ooh. But there's something in the background characters here that
Yeah.
they are not solid in their behavior. One second they are aliens, the other one the next second they are back to normal.
Yeah. Hey, they are cursing a lot. This is definitely a what, R-rated movie or uh,
Let me check. Ooh.
sucking my toes till graduation. Oh my god, what's this? A Quentin Tarantino film?
Hmm. Where can I find the rating of this thing? Company
Um,
technical
I don't know.
details? No. Certificate 18.
Oh, because you have the EMDB in Spanish,
Car
right?
scene a lot.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my favorite scene when they talk about the snatchers.
United States, it was R. What's R for?
R is
Rated.
like 18 for us. It's like they
Yeah,
can
yeah. For them, it's
they
the
have
same.
what is this?
They can do like everything.
Not really. Blatant ripoff
Well,
of
not
Puppet
not
Masters.
for.
She's a total nerd. That's great. The R rating, as far as I know, I may be wrong, they can do blood, they can do a bit of sex, but no
No.
or anything like that. I'm so sorry for my language. And so no nudity. And they can't, but they can't have like blood and sex. They can have it separated, but
At
not
the
in the
same
same
time.
at the same time. It's like yeah,
Oh.
and they can curse and everything. Apparently, you can do PG-13 if you say one curse word, like one fuck. Well placed.
Yeah. What's the name of
fine.
this actress again?
Clea Duval.
Clea Duval. Okay.
Yeah, she was in Identity. Do you remember that film?
No, I don't know.
I think it was with John Cusack. People
Yeah,
trapped
yeah.
in
Like
a
he's a
hotel.
psychiatrist or something like that.
That's a spoiler, my friend. Yes. And Doctor Octopus was in that film.
Is it spoil?
They have a very small set.
We have to.
No fish.
Yeah, but the movie is very well timed. Once it gets rolling, it doesn't stop, and it's very cool. And it's got moments that advance plot wise, and others that it just works because it's cool and people look cool, and I like that.
Yeah, definitely. And they managed to introduce all the characters fairly quickly. They managed to, first of all, have a horror scene and then get the band together. And now they have to work the problem.
Yeah, like pretty straight.
Yeah.
Little witches.
These close-ups look really cool. Who's like the director, the DP, the photography? Holy shit! Cast and crew? No, crew. Director of photography.
Oh, he's smoking.
Enrique Chediak. No fucking idea. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez also did the editing. He's
because he's very much remember his first movies, the mariachis,
yeah,
that are editing only. I mean,
yeah, it's great. Oh,
you remember? Did you see the mariachi movies? The first one? Did you see the first one?
I love it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. Actually, I've read a book about First Kiss, titled "Rebel Without a Crew," about the making of El Mariachi. And it's absolutely fantastic. The lengths that he went to do the movie, just great. By the way, when I give you back your screenwriting book that I borrowed from you, I'm gonna give you this one.
Yeah.
You love it. Yeah, basically, Robert Rodriguez sold his body to science.
This is like the Breakfast Club.
With aliens.
The Breakfast Club meet the aliens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nerd,
jock,
the beauty queen,
yeah.
the jock, and the weirdo girl.
Correct.
The bad guy and the new student.
That's perfect.
Ooh. Oh.
This guy was already cool, so he just got like a clean shirt.
See. I'm going to see Breakfast Club were 5 guys Oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Here, the red girl is Elijah Wood.
Well,
Charlie
actually,
Sheen is Emilio Estevez is the is the jock.
yeah.
Then there's another guy with a glove with his who is the oh wait.
The girl, the alien
Dun, dun,
girl,
dun.
the girl who later we found out that she's an alien.
This
Oh,
is
come
a
on,
spoiler. Come on.
you'll see it in. Okay, this is badass. He
Ooh.
has a katana, like a high school katana. Yeah, there you
Ooh.
go.
Oh, this part was so good.
Holy shit, that's so bad.
Toma, loco. Oh, that's so good. The finger thing. And we are in a minute 55. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it makes
it's
sense.
almost the 60 mark.
But we are
That's great.
5 minutes. Okay, I love that effects. Look at the when the drug comes in.
It's so bad.
Yeah. He's got like a pot full of ice. Ooh,
Bro,
Zeke, take
the
this.
music comes. Ah, come on.
The effects are cheesy and perfect at the same time. Like
And they do.
super
They
plastic.
actually live.
But
That's great.
aliens are taking over
Taking
the
over the
fucking
fucking
school.
school.
Minute 57.
Love it. I love it. Holy shit. The director of photography of this
Now the
film is also the director of photography in Bumblebee.
oh yeah, I like it,
Yeah,
Bumblebee.
I know you like it.
Hmm.
Also, he's the
Look at this.
director,
Now,
the cinematographer in 28 Weeks Later, which is one of my goddamn favorite films ever.
oh, the second one,
Yeah, the second one,
the
the
one
one
with the Spanish
directed,
director.
the Spanish director, yeah. Now the couple,
I don't
both of
know.
them are aliens.
Yeah, and they don't argue anymore.
Yeah. These scenes in which
Everybody
the
drinking
norm,
water.
yeah, these scenes in which the humans are walking amongst the zombies, aliens, or whatever, always work. It's fantastic.
Because it's so good.
Yeah,
You know, it's like everybody is alienated, and you are the only one, the one that's different, the one that is really normal. You know,
yeah.
and it's something that was in the times like in the 90s.
I don't know if there is a moment in which in high school people doesn't feel alienated or different or whatever.
No, I mean the 90s,
Oh, the 90s.
because we had the Cold War was over, and you had to find a new enemy, and the enemy was within.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
So
still a couple of years before 9/11.
9/11, yeah, no radio.
Uh, good. One thing that the 90s had that was great: no cell phones.
Yeah, that's perfect for script writing, because right now, if you need information, you can find it in your cell phone. If you want to contact somebody, you can do it in your cell phone. If you want to take a picture, you can do it in your cell phone. In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
there hasn't been no new Marianic appearances. I mean, like no virgins appeared anywhere,
Oh,
since
okay.
there are cell phones. Like the Virgin of Fatima, nowhere to be seen. The Virgin of Lourdes, nowhere either. I mean, now if something happens, you need a photography of that.
Yeah. There is a plot point in the TV show I am watching that I've recommended you, Too Old to Die Young, in which a
Mm-hmm.
character takes a picture, takes a selfie, and at the same time takes a picture of his murderer. And it's
Oh,
so cheesy. Like, the idea is cool, but the way it's presented is like, oh my god, no, not really. Um,
look at this. This scene is exactly like the one in The Thing.
oh yeah, yeah. But
The Thing, that's a perfect movie.
that's fantastic. It's so good. Poor rat.
And he's got rats in his laboratory. He's got a huge laboratory.
Yeah, we're getting backstory from this character. He's secretly a genius and a nerd.
Yeah, because Famke Janssen has been telling him,
Ew.
like, if you only studied a little bit more,
Yeah, you have potential.
look at the rat. The rat now cleans itself and wants water.
Ah, no, man.
He has to kill his friend.
Come on. My cat, one of my cats is named Oscar. Oh, fuck. I don't want to see this. Before I had
Mm.
cats, this kind of scenes didn't bother me as much. It's like when I saw that fucking film, the Guillermo del Toro film,
Which one?
the lady in the water, the, the fish
Lady
in the
in the
water.
water?
No, that's
Ah, yeah. I know
The
that
Shape
one.
of
Yeah.
Water. The Shape of Water can be.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, there is a scene in which the ape sapien kills
See,
a couple of cats, and
a
it's like,
couple of
fuck
cats.
that.
I'm against it, this bastard.
Yeah, and they try to present him as like this charming monster, and it's like, fuck that guy, burn him, kill it with fire.
I didn't like that one. I remember I saw the Scarlet Mountain. I don't know how was it called in English. It
It's a
was La Cumbre Escarlata.
Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak. Yeah, Crimson Peak was art directed, beautiful,
Yeah.
but the story I didn't like it, and it happened the same with The Shape of Water. I didn't like the story. Like it didn't catch me. Uh, I don't know. Probably next one, or if he makes the Mountains of Darkness of Madness, it will work. I want to see the Mountains of Darkness by Guillermo del Toro and Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, that could be cool. I I
Absolutely.
think since Guillermo del Toro has been such a like a geeky movie director, that I've been
Hmm.
trying for years to enjoy his movies. And after watching,
The new ones or the old ones?
all his movies, and I feel like I hate his movies. I can't.
Mm. But you love him, but you hate his movies.
He seems like a nice guy in documentaries, but the thing is that I didn't care for Kronos, Mimic, Blade 2,
Really?
Hellboy 2. I liked Pan's Labyrinth, but I didn't care for,
Hmm.
even though it's written by our friend David Munoz.
David Muñoz.
Devil's Backbone, I didn't care for either. And again,
Hmm.
I think I hate him. At least his work. Uh,
His work. Come on.
yeah, his work.
I
Pacific Rim, I
I
hated Pacific Rim.
oh come on, really.
Yeah.
I liked Pacific Rim. I liked Hellboy. I liked Hellboy 2. I like everything Yeah, everything until Pacific Rim I liked. I didn't like these two last ones. You know, Pacific Rim was cool. The huge robots fighting. Come on.
You know what? You should watch Evangelion. Evangelion, the ending is,
I saw it.
you saw it. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
that
come on, no,
story
really.
only well done with unexpected twists and turns, weird characters, subplots. That's interesting. I think
Subplots. Yeah,
subplots.
but I I
Plans within plans.
uh, I didn't like the end of Evangelion
Oh shit.
because I expected other thing, and it was all about therapy. And come on, that scene when at the very end, uh, when everybody gives the guy an applause. Yeah, well, you're
Yeah.
nice. We love you. Come on, for real, for
Uh,
real.
the applause thing I didn't hate as much as
Oh, come on,
the
really.
last film. The, I didn't like it, of course, because I don't like that kind of stories. That it's basically a singularity story, one in which the
Hmm.
human race disappears or evolves into some next stage of being. It's like I don't care for that shit.
Blah blah
Uh,
blah 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 blah.
yeah,
Look at
but
this.
there you
Come
go.
on, up north. And the best part of this version of the thing is that when when everybody is instead of being like, oh come on, the aliens are around us, they are all really high and laughing, and you have Elijah Wood laughing throughout all the scene.
That's great. What are you doing with a loaded gun?
And then Casey, you see the ring in the guy?
Yeah. That's like a
That's a
forest.
high school ring.
Yeah. By the way, he
Okay.
snorted like once, and we are meant to believe that he snorted all that shit. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, that's I mean, like for an overdose.
Pretty much. Like I don't know. Stokely.
It's
It's
the
so
way it is.
80s. Fantastic.
Well, come here. Hua. And I think that this scene is okay, and they are they are cheating at the same time.
What do you mean cheating?
Yeah, you don't remember what happens in this scene
Yeah, but
that
only
is
one.
revealed in the cheap ending.
Yeah. Uh, there you go.
I'm tormented. I'm a gothic of the 90s. I'm going to listen Smashing Pumpkins. Oh come on, Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins. They have like 3, 4, 5 songs that are really really good. They are all in Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, but the rest is so boring.
I had to say that I think I know Smashing Pumpkins thanks to the soundtrack of the Watchmen film. Oh shit!
The one of Tonight.
Oh, I didn't remember this one. Oh man! I thought it was just the blonde girl. This is amazing.
Yeah,
bad
and
Julian
Elijah Wood is
Brewster.
obsessed with the prom queen.
Yeah, yeah. He has the gun, but he can
He
shoot.
doesn't have the guts.
Yeah. There you go. Excellent.
And after this, it's another movie. Look at this. She's shooting like crazy. She doesn't care.
Student driver. This is fantastic.
So good.
Okay, so that was a nice twist. I mean, I didn't even remember it.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the
Neither did I.
cricket or whatever that is?
The first thing you need to do in one situation like this, finding a weapon.
That's
Maybe
true.
it's not the best one, but you need one.
Yeah. You need weapons.
Do you have a weapon at your home?
Actually, I don't.
Are you prepared for a zombie attack?
As a writing exercise, I've thought about it for quite a few times. It's like, okay, write what you know, and how do you go about survival if there is a zombie attack or somebody's coming to get you, and I'm probably fucked.
Mm-hmm. Wait, look at this. This scene is. Oh yeah, this scene is so good with the music and everything.
Yeah.
We don't need your education. We don't need your mind control.
Oh,
Super violent.
there is it's a like a rock version of like a rock air version. That's a good shot.
I don't know who made it. I mean, boom.
Okay, maybe we can find out Pink Floyd version for the faculty. Take his fucking
It's
head.
like everything that is the system and is the right thing to do is not right. It's subversive. Oh, it's so good. Oh, there's one scene here in the one in the school bus. I love it.
Okay. Okay, this version of Another Brick in the Wall, it's by Class of '99, which is, according to Wikipedia, it's a short-term alternative rock supergroup consisting of members from two notable rock bands. Some dude from Alice in Chains and Tom
Mm-hmm.
Morello from Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
And
come on.
there you go. That's all I have.
Mm. Here is when I start to say, well, those bands back in the day. But dancing Rage Against the Machine in bars, that was cool. That was really, really cool.
Okay, how many times smaller was your gym compared at your high school compared to this one? I mean, I
I
think
studied in an
the
art school.
you
We
studied in
didn't have a gym in an art school.
I mean, that's true. No, but come on,
You know,
like secondary or whatever.
I'm making memory. I never had a gym. I never went to school with a gym.
That's great.
No, for real.
I kind of have one
Not a gym.
in the in high school, and it was really tiny and cramped. And,
No, nothing similar to this by far.
I read somewhere that the person who makes most money, highest salary in high schools in the educative system is the football coach in the States. I think I read that somewhere. Oh man, nasty.
They have unlimited number of ballots, I think.
Oh, of course, of course. Here is a thing.
Yes.
There is no.
Have you seen it? Wait. Have you seen it? They act like you should act in a movie. Like first shoot it and then kill it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. But here, yeah, there's again cheating in this scene.
Yeah. Nasty. Yeah, I want to write a story in which there is only like two aliens, and they kill them or they leave, and then the group is framed for the murders of those two aliens, and they have to flee the law. It's like these students killed two people and they're on the run. It's like, but they were aliens. Come on.
I remember that I have told you already. It was like a photo novel. How do you call it? The fotonovela.
Oh, in the States it's called, I think, fumetti.
Yeah, one of those that was British about a guy and an alien, and he could see the alien, and the alien was forcing him to do nasty things, like
That sounds
killing
great.
people and stuff. And the alien was so really cheesy with one mask, like plastic rubber thing,
Yeah.
and it was so really cool, like demonic or something like that. And I remember I read it. I don't know, maybe I was like 10 years tops, and it scared me as fuck. Let me check it. Maybe it was demonic. Demonic.
That's great.
And no, demonic. It's like a death metal band or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow, this scene is so beautiful. This shot. Doom Lord.
I have to.
Let me check it again. Yeah, it was so scary. And after the time, I read that the authors were people. John Wagner was in there.
Alan Grant and John
Alan
Wagner. This is
Grant
fantastic.
and John Wagner. Yeah, it was so scary. And I don't want to read it again. I don't want to read it again because it was probably a piece of shit. But
Sounds
oh,
very
this
good.
one, this shot, so cool. Oh,
Man!
We've lost another one. Oh, be like the rest. There's no fear. You will be accepted.
You are beautiful. Fucking bastard.
We want you. We want you. Who was that? Joy Division had one song with that. Yeah. We want you.
I think there is a similar scene, like in Scream 4. I think, somebody's trying to get another character to open the door. It's like, come on, it's me, really, it's me. Come on, how am I gonna betray you? It's me. Open. Well, also in the thing, like when they go to see the guy, they have
Yeah.
in the shed, and he has a rope, like a noose, a hangman's noose, hanging, and it's like, I want to come back now, and much better.
That movie is so perfect. That movie
It's
is perfect from the beginning to the end. I mean, we cannot make an audio comment of that movie because it is too good.
yeah, we'll be just watching the movie and saying that's so good.
Oh, so good. Oh, what I those perfect movies. There's The Thing. There's Jaws. Have
Yeah.
you seen Jaws lately? Spielberg, the
Fairly
shark.
recently, I think I caught it. Uh, they posted it on Prime or Netflix or something like that, and I was like, I'm gonna watch the Jaws. It's so good.
Oh, I they always put it in the summer, because of sharks, and it's always the same. If I see only one shot, like 3, 4, 5 seconds, I'm down. I must watch it again and again and again. I cannot see only 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that just flows by. You have to sit down.
Yeah,
And
it's so good.
it's like some back to what we were discussing before about trying to make it as simple as possible. The comic books. It's all
Hmm.
about rhythm and flow, and make the reading experience as seducing as possible.
Yeah. No, and
Some
you don't
some
have
comic
to do
books,
like you don't have to do nothing weird or try too hard. You just have to mm, tell one story the best you can. I mean,
yeah,
it's it seems like no, it's not that hard. It is very hard to get it, but uh, you don't have to. Wow, come on, you don't have to try that hard. I mean,
yeah, that's it. It's hard to be simple and being in service of a story and so on. You want to show off. You want to make something cooler, something
yeah,
complicated,
you have to
and
fight your ego.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, that hairstyle.
That red dress. She's up to no good. She's like the car.
Well, and she's like the girl. Yeah, I was saying that.
Oh man.
I love this movie because it's quite evil. Look at that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have to draw. Yeah. I have to draw so many chargers. Oh, there you
Boom.
go. That was a good dummy.
uh,
Yeah.
there's something. I mean, I don't remember if she resists fire, but okay, you're like very tough and undistractable. You can get killed by drugs, but come on, a huge impact on fire.
Oh
Oh, so
man.
gross.
This is
Oh.
awful.
This.
It's like a excellent.
Oh, come on.
Just excellent.
And look at these the paper things.
Yeah.
They remind of the tentacles of the alien.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to bring this up. Robert Rodriguez used to draw comics. He was a he had a comic strip in
Yeah.
in a newspaper, something like that. And
Hmm.
I think you can tell that he's into, comic books and that kind of iconic, simple,
Shots.
yeah, stuff. Um, like Planet Terror, the character of Rose McGowan with a
Oh, come
machine
on
gun.
again with Planet Terror.
It's iconic. You remember that?
Yeah. Okay. It is iconic. I can give you that.
I can. Okay, I'll come
I
up with a
I
better.
I don't
With
want
a,
to watch that movie again.
okay, I'll give you a better example. How about the cross that is also a shotgun in From Dusk Till Dawn? That's good.
Yeah. I mean,
And the cock and balls that are a machine gun.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you remember that? Uh, you can go back to that. Always, it's weird and crazy, but good. Is it good?
We're talking about iconic. Iconic doesn't really need to be, you know, good, memorable.
After this, the movie is like loses all the all its sense. It
Yeah,
was senseless, but right now is come on.
it's kind of good that they have to walk around the swimming pool. Oh, ouch!
Boom! Oh,
Oh, poor Claire Dubois.
you're a hero, Frodo.
He's giving it all. He doesn't jump into the pool. He's like, fuck that. I mean, I want to
I
help,
mean,
but not die.
yes, but all the time it's like this in this movie. Like people act like I
Holy shit, that's a lot of blood. Holy fuck.
there's this is something I don't like either in movies. Where does the monster get all the new mass that it has? Because 1 minute ago it was human sized, and now is a huge monster. All that
Well,
mass, all that weight, where does it come from?
yeah. Well, remember that the water is what gave them, like, resurrected them or whatever.
Yeah, but it was transformed before,
Yeah.
and now hey, full nude.
Yeah, butt crack. Have you seen this Life Force? That 80s film? It's also
Life,
about an alien invasion.
I
You
don't
remember
know.
this?
Life Force. Let me
Life
watch it
Force.
again.
I think it had, of course, a completely different title in Spanish. Um, Life Force. Fuerza Vital in Spanish. It's about space vampires and that are naked girls.
Ah, I can live with that.
Oh yeah, it's directed by Toby Hooper. I haven't seen it, but I've seen it mentioned in documentaries. Like, it's notoriously
Like being very
really
bad.
bad, really bad. It's a Golden Globus film. That's great.
This is cheating. Come on. and then the monster manipulates all the time the drugs and doesn't consume.
Oh man, she's evil too. Wait a second. All the girls are evil?
Boom, in your face.
Really awful. That's cool. Men in Black your ass. Hey, have you seen the new one? The new Men in Black?
No, I want to, but I haven't seen it yet
Okay.
because of family and not having time for doing what I want to.
Yeah, you have work and you have family. Yeah. Very nice lighting. Say what you want about the scene being incredibly stupid, which it is, but the lighting is fantastic.
Yeah, but no, but it's not much more stupid than before. It's just
Ow.
He has to go back to Turkey.
This is cool. Doesn't make a lick of
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. I like this. I like this solution because you have the seductive woman and the shadow of the alien at the same time, and that works.
Yeah. Also, she got the better makeup now that she's totally an
An
alien.
alien.
You can see where the shadow is rotoscoped or something.
We are watching it and speaking about it, and we get to the end of the movie, and still like, come on, what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen? I'd rather be
Okay.
afraid.
The monster is
Oh,
back.
this is beautiful. This is really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Feel the sting. It's
Yeah. The monster is part CGI, part puppet, or what? Yeah, that's a bad move, my friend.
probably. He's got a plan.
Yeah. Yeah. This to me is sci-fi. I mean, I never had a proper gymnasium, never had any of this retractable shit.
That it's only used to kill people.
To kill aliens specifically. It's like the end of Terminator 1, only, you know, with an alien.
Yeah, nothing new. This movie has nothing new.
Nothing at all.
But
Oh, that's a big puppet. Ah!
uh,
The first image I saw of this film
this always works.
was this one with
But
Elijah Wood, you know, yelling. in a movie magazine, and I thought it was, like a big horror film and not, borderline comedy.
But it works as comedy. It works as a horror movie. It works as at many levels, and it's somehow a political discourse,
I guess, yeah.
nihilistic or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Very much
definitely.
like its time.
Yeah, yeah. One thing, they've made comic book adaptations of everything under the sun, everything. From Ghost Whisperer to For Farlane, I think. No, book Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, for far. No, no, you have for Farlane ones.
Really? I didn't know that. Why
Yeah.
haven't we? I mean, not we, but that was the second part. They should do the faculty comic books. I would love to draw those.
Of the faculty,
Yeah, come on.
because I think it ends very well. I mean, there's no need to do more.
Oh, come on. They can invade another high school, or they can come back. Just
Yeah, I was speaking senseless.
I mean, they did how many sequels to Highlander? Come on. Highlander
Oh yeah,
did
come on.
end.
1 month later,
One thing, everybody is alive, even the people who they shot point blank.
yeah,
That's cool.
because the aliens regenerate.
Ah, there you go. This is completely fine. He's
Yeah,
underage,
a student
and
and a
he's
teacher.
and she's a teacher. He's smoking. They're having an affair, clearly.
Oh,
What the hell?
and no, she's not. She's not using makeup anymore. She's a good girl right now.
She can be a good girl and dress in black.
Yeah, but not in movies.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
We haven't
come
seen
on.
the high school principal. I fear for her life. It's cute.
Yeah, because they destroyed her.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was final death.
Delilah Prophet.
And now he this getting the girl as a trophy. It doesn't work anymore.
No, come on. I really like the ending in Jupiter Ascending, when I mean
Hmm.
she ends up with the boy and everything, but she still cleans up toilets. That was the best.
Which one I saw that it was very much like that. But this sounds like
Who are these guys?
Oasis.
Oasis? No idea.
Yeah, sounds a bit like that.
Oh shit!
The
Harvey
Weinsteins.
Weinstein was the producer in this film.
Both.
Yeah, both the Weinsteins. That's amazing. So weird. Okay.
Jordana Brewster. Clea Duval. Laura Harris.
Josh Harnett. That's the
And
guy. No,
okay,
hear
Salma
about
Hayek.
yeah, yeah. Anything from the curly hair dude? I mean, no idea.
Nothing. Chris McDonald. I mean, this guy
Yeah, we know him from
appears
somewhere,
5 minutes and that's it. But I mean, Robert Patrick is more an actor.
with the patch.
I love it.
This
I
is
love it.
awful.
No, but it's perfect. It's like the final joke. The couple, they are arguing again.
That's great.
Oh, but I love that like, what's happened with the people, and then but they killed him. Yeah, it was permadeath.
Who?
They used the drugs on him. The teacher, the science teacher.
Oh, well, they maim him. They cut him a bit.
I mean, they used drugs and cut him and everything. He should be like totally dead.
Yeah.
But okay.
Oh, well.
So how about this last time you've seen this movie? Did you like it?
I had a lot of fun watching this one. Yeah, I think it's been a while since "Fuck You Girl" and "Fuck You Boy." That's the
You
name.
boy.
That
And
the
fuck
couple
up number one,
who
fuck
were
up number two.
it's great.
Arguing all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I didn't remember much of the third act, and it was very fun.
Mhm.
It was very fun. I didn't remember that it looked so cool. The color, the cinematography.
Everything's charismatic. I mean,
Yeah.
it stands the time. Even though the effects are shitty and were shitty, but by that time,
Yep.
they are in the right time and doing the right thing. I think
True.
it's
True.
cool.
Frank Tarantino. I love watching
The-
the roll credits, the credits rolling.
Mhm.
I've never been in one of these like you, but
Wow, I am so cool.
they are cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oftentimes the storyboard artists or the concept illustrators are, comic book artists as well, which is always fun.
Alex Nino,
Alex Nino was a concept artist?
I think he was. No, storyboard, probably. And
Yeah.
Ronnie
Bernie
Del Carmen,
Wrightson!
he's into where?
Look at that!
In the
Bernie
FX?
Wrightson!
Conceptual design. I will see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should be in one of these. You are good.
I don't know, man. I don't know if anything I've done would be,
No, I mean like working for movies.
working for movies. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh.
Would you like to work for movies? You know, like doing storyboards or something like that?
Concept art and yeah, probably, but I do like to do my own stuff. So I like comics better. If I can choose, I prefer making comics.
I feel like, well, first of all, I know next to nothing. Even though I have friends, we both have friends who have done movie work.
Sayas.
Well, Tommy Lee Edwards, Tonchi.
Sí?
Yeah, Tonchi, he's the designer of the Praetorian Guards in The Last Jedi, the red ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's super cool. And Tommy, he did. Okay, that's it. And Tommy, he did designs for the Book of Eli. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that's Will Smith or a black actor
Denzel
that
Washington.
has a book and is blind. Denzel
Spoilers!
Washington, okay.
Come on! Yeah, that's the one.
But you know that at the beginning, don't you?
No, we don't. No, you do it. You realize that he's blind, like in the last scene or something, and that's when they open the book.
I think I knew that from the very beginning.
Really? I'm so dumb.
Yeah, I think so.
You motherfucker.
No, but sometimes you think that they are trying to hide something from me,
Yeah.
and then because they don't cheat you,
Yeah.
and then you see, oh come on, he's blind. Like in the forest, I remember watching Shyamalan
Yeah.
at the forest, and the first scene, I thought, no, this is not 18th century. This is 20th century because of this and this and this.
Okay.
And then the whole movie was spoiled for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it begins in a cemetery, and there was a fence.
Yep.
And I said, this fence is mass produced. It is not something handmade. So they are in the present. And then everything everything was working like if that was true. And I spoiled the movie to myself.
But
And I didn't like it, of course.
you didn't like the film, having guessed the twist.
Yeah, no, I don't like.
Mm.
No, that movie is a failure. I think it's not the size of the lady in the water. That's so bad.
Oh, The Lady in the
That's
Water.
so
I
very
haven't
bad.
seen.
Maybe we should watch one of those instead of a good movie, watching a really bad movie.
To make fun of it or something. Well.
Yeah, but people should watch it. And
Yeah.
they
For the
probably
two
won't like it.
people in maybe Nebraska who have endured this podcast so far up to this point, we did two other audio commentaries for Die Hard and Love Actually. So what
In
should
Spanish.
we in Spanish? Yeah. What should we? I don't know. What should we do next?
No. You should choose which one.
Why me? Did you choose
Okay,
the
I
other
choose.
three? No,
Yeah.
not really. No, come on. I think.
Okay, then I choose Jennifer's Body.
Oh, Jennifer's Body. Okay, but that's pretty much the same as this one.
Have you seen it?
Of course, I've seen it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. We should.
very
That's
good.
another
Okay,
like a
let's try another
teenager kind of film. We should maybe try to watch. I don't know, a comedy or something, like a broad comedy.
Todo en un día. What's the name? Ferris Bueller's.
Ferris
Days
Bueller's
Off?
Day Off. Yeah. Ferris Bueller's
Have you seen
Face
that one?
Off.
No, have you seen that one lately?
No, it's been a while. But
It's
yeah,
very
that's
good.
a fantastic one.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I read I think a John August article or something in which he was discussing like how to analyze certain scripts or films, and usually the protagonist of a story is the character that suffers the most. It's like apparently
Oh yeah.
a known
See.
rule or something, and he argued that then if that's true, then the main character in Ferris Bueller is his friend,
It's his friend.
because
Yeah.
his friend is the one who changes over this movie, learns to stand up to his father, begins
And to
seeking
hate
death.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller is exactly the same asshole during the entire film. And Sloan is barely a character. She's just, the girlfriend. They pick her up and then leave her. And but the other guy, he changes. And but again, Ferris Bueller is the protagonist. So I don't know. How did you?
Then okay, let's try another one.
Yeah.
It's been really long since. In fact, I think I have only watched once The Breakfast Club.
Oh, The Breakfast Club. Only once?
Yeah, only once.
Oh.
And The Lady in Pink also.
I haven't seen Pretty in Pink. Ever.
Are you sure?
I'm thinking, have you seen lately Scott Pilgrim versus the World, or
It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
I think we
I
can
can watch it again. There's no
maybe we can
problem.
watch that one because we can also talk about the book, and it's like
Oh
a
yeah.
good example of an adaptation. And like I don't know, if we watch Watchmen, it's gonna be miserable, and I'm gonna hate Zack Snyder for three
I
hours.
like no, but I like the movie.
What?
I like Watchmen the movie. It's not the book, but it's a nice movie.
Okay, it's a deal. We have to watch Watchmen. We have to.
Who watches
Who
Watchmen?
watches the Watchmen? Two idiots from Spain. That's who.
Okay, we have a title.
Okay. Um,
We have a double deal.
you have to plug a book. You have to advertise yourself. It's customary.
No, I've had several options and I didn't do it.
I know. I was waiting for it this time.
Yeah.
It's like a running joke that in each episode of our show for the YouTube that we do, uh, my buddy David here, he plugs one of his books, and he does it in such a smooth way that I never know until he's about to say the
Oh, so
title.
bad.
Okay,
Next time.
next time.
When I'll have a date to publish it in the US,
Yeah.
I will advertise it.
Uh,
Okay, so it's about 2 hours, and you are going to have to edit this. So it's everything from my side of the phone. I hope you enjoyed this. Click like and subscribe. I don't know if you are listening to this from Spain and we haven't embarrassed you with our pronunciation. Okay, I mean, like, go on, guys.
it's a thing. It's a thing. We are just trying to make it in, this big international, village that we live in.
Thing.
Thing.
Okay,
Okay, guys, that's it for me as well.
that's it. Bye bye.
Bye.